who have been our partners in this from the very moment that she went missing and have been an invaluable resource to us. Jim?
Thank you, Chief. First, on behalf of the FBI and the Department of Justice, I want to extend my sincere condolences to the Ridgeway family. The commitment of the task force of investigators in this case will not waver, and our commitment and resolve to seek justice on behalf of Jessica will only grow stronger. I want to compliment Chief Burke for his tremendous leadership and the leadership shown by his command staff at really organizing such a complex investigation with many, many hundreds of volunteers and dozens of law enforcement agencies. Working with the Westminster Police Department and a host of other federal, state, and local agencies, we will continue to do comprehensive neighborhood searches, and we'll need the public's assistance. To date, we've searched more than 500 homes, over 1,000 vehicles, and responded to more than 1,500 tips provided by the public. We've covered thoroughly more than 800 leads, with hundreds to follow. Evidence response teams will continue to process relevant items of interest as they're discovered. And the FBI Safe Streets Task Force, again comprised of local, state, and federal law enforcement officers, have been part of this investigation from the beginning. And one of the skill sets that they have is they work child abductions. So they bring a vast amount of knowledge and resources with them. The Marshals Service, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and the Department of Corrections from Colorado have been busy reviewing registered sex offenders in the area. Open space and water searches by both law enforcement, the Westminster Fire Department, and many hundreds of volunteers have been extensive, and they will continue. So again, we're asking for the public's tolerance. A comprehensive team of officers and analysts are continuing to update our databases, and the analysts are conducting link analysis. We've actually had national assets deployed as well, so we've had profilers from the Behavioral Analysis Unit with specific expertise in child abductions and kidnappings, working as part of this from the beginning. We ask the public, again, like my media coordinator Dave Jolly pointed out yesterday, to be vigilant. We want you to look for changes in habits, patterns, peculiar absences of those around you, and report it to law enforcement. It is in an effort to identify behavior changes exhibited by the person responsible for this heinous crime. Other national assets. So we brought in the child abduction response team members. So they work on a regional basis, and they have expertise and experience of working child abductions in their different regions of the country. They are involved as well. And canine teams. As many of you know, from many of the local agencies as well as the FBI have conducted extensive searches of the area and will continue to do so. I'd like to commend the exceptionally responsive work of the Colorado Bureau of Investigation's laboratory, their investigative agents and analysts, and acknowledge CBI Director Ron Sloan behind me. Phenomenal work conducted by the lab. They've had teams waiting for evidence, and they're working 24/7. Lastly, as Chief Burke has already pointed out, we need the media and the public's continued cooperation. But I'd also ask for restraint from the media as we move forward. We cannot afford to jeopardize this investigation, and we're not going to try it in the media. And be mindful of the impact on the Ridgeway family. At this time, I'd like to introduce Scott Story, the District Attorney for Jefferson County.